Hello everyone, me Phone here, and I'm Son of Beast. As you all know, that the season of the NBA is officially done for the year. Now it's time to step into the postseason and get started for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Who will be heading to the championship game of the conference, and in the NBA Finals? Find out once this game starts here in the first round. Let's get started on 2K Sports.
Hey guys, TestTube here, and welcome back to another NBA playoffs. This next part of it, and we are going to the Western Conference on the other side. That means we've got Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Wolves. Are you ready? Because I am totally ready, because everybody else in the whole part of the world is ready. The next commentary I will have is Paintbrush along with Silver Spoon. These are the next commentaries that will be happening here for the part of the next game. I'll be back with the halftime show and also the post-game show. Don't worry about me, Phone. He'll be back again for the next part of the game in Game 5. Keep tuning in for another one of the NBA playoffs. Now let's get started here at Target Center. Enjoy the game, guys. See you later.
This is your missing team of Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At point forward, Aaron Gordon. At the center forward, Michael Porter Jr. At point guard position, Jamal Murray. And your tall man in center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach for the Denver Nuggets is Mike Malone. And now, for your starting lineups for your Minnesota Timberwolves. That's for 6 foot, number 3, Jaden Daniels. At point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 10, Mike Conley. At center, 7 feet 8 inches, number 27, Rudy Gobert. At guard, 6'4", number 1, Anthony Edwards. At support, 7 feet tall, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. And for Minnesota head coach Chris Finch. Welcome to 2K Sports. Paintbrush here along with Silver Spoon, and this is the NBA playoffs. Right now it's Game 4, about to wrap it up to get this thing on the board, and we have David Aldridge on the sideline. This is going to be a fantastic matchup, and we're about to see which series comes next. Hey Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to overcome, but his work ethic has always been constant. He said, I was very disciplined growing up. If I didn't want to run hills, I ran hills. I did it with love, and I did it with passion. It wasn't work for me. Kevin, it's that mentality that still serves you well.
Yep, they're especially doing it for Jamal Murray. That's been part of it. Thank you. It's about to go down. Game 4, as right now the series is 2-1. Denver has won 2 games here in Denver and Ball Arena. And for the Minnesota Wolves, they have won 1 game in Game 3.
But the next one is on, as right now the teams are ready to be on each other. All facing all the consequences is about to happen. I'm really excited to see what this game's gonna be. With a win, it's gonna happen now. We're ready. I'm really excited to see who's gonna take the win for this game. Yeah, me too. Always, you gotta believe it. Here are the courtesy lineups here, filled up, presented by Gatorade. All filled up, and we are ready to go. Nikola Jokic is covered up by Rudy Gobert. And it's Jamal Murray, here covered up by Anthony Edwards. And on the other side right now, we have KVA's Carval Pope on Mike Conley. Across the other hand is Porter Jr. on McDaniels. And finally, Gordon on Cat. We also call him Karl Anthony Towns, because that's the real name without that one. They say they should rename it called Cat, because it's pretty easy to say that one correctly. And you know, pronouncing the names just correctly, it's very Ontavious well. I never seen what he was ever gonna do that one here for the game. For him, all in simple. I have never seen it what's gonna happen. But in all that game, it really has to happen with most of the players who wants to convince to say Cardwell Pope. And they say that Karl Anthony Towns is a better part of the player. It really has to happen with one of the players in each team. Now, only I had one because the foul was on Nikola Jokic. Rudy Gobert at the free throw line shooting 2 with 5:08 remaining. Right now, they're trying to get the buckets in for Minnesota Wolves right on the game in the playoffs. He hits the first free throw. Rudy Gobert is definitely one of the better mans out there. He's the tallest guy in the center. I know that Cat was definitely 7 inches too. But you call that one for Rudy Gobert? He was really like a star. Better defenseman player how he is. yeah, and you definitely would say the better defenseman, he has already been playing with us here. And that's when you know he's the biggest. Yeah, biggest guy. Yeah, I've never seen it. I know. Pretty tough one to come. Jamal Murray makes a drive and then a 2-bucket scores for Denver. Yeah, Jamal Murray definitely got a very good precision on the attack. They only had one to try to fix that one. Anthony Edwards missed a drive. Gordon swings off to Jokic. Now off to Porter Jr. He swings to Jokic. Over Conley, and a 2-bucket score will count in. Nikola Jokic, definitely the better man. He won the Kia MVP back in last season for the part of the game after the playoffs of the postseason have already been finished. And definitely in the NBA awards, he definitely deserved it all. I don't know who's going to be the next one to win the Kia MVP. It might be in between of Contavious Carval Pope to say Nikola Jokic is a better man. We all should keep him for the Kia MVP. He's very big. He knows a lot of them. What a guy. I'd like to see what he's going to take on for next. Here's Edwards covered up by Cardwell Pope. Right toward the middle. The floater is good, and Anthony Edwards got his first bucket. That bucket floater out there turned out to be one more than a drive making. I like that one when this one comes up with a good floater. Murray outside, covered up by Conley. Cardwell Pope on the outside. Now swings the pass over to Michael Porter Jr. Just 7 to shoot. Murray on the outside, taking a little floater around Conley. The layup scoops in for Murray, and he has the second bucket. Wolves trail by 5. Edwards swings to Conley. Takes a defender on Murray. Makes him look at a crazy motion. Edwards for 3. The 3-pointer miss. Cut. Bringing a rebound. Put back scores. And this one goes with a first bucket to send it back for Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, good floater. I had to say he was doing it really well. That special occasion was definitely one of the better plays. I know for him. But definitely you can't just make him run off the line. That's for him to set up the scores. Contavious Carval Pope on the inside around Edwards. A 2-pointer good. And they are back up by 5. Contavious Carval Pope. He's really well to pick his play around in a successful range. Never want to play with the Lakers again. So he has to choose for himself to go with Nuggets on his own. It's the one thing that's impossible to make that one play again. Edwards for 3. The 3-pointer is off the mark. Murray has it over recovered there with the rebound. Cardwell Pope in the corner now. Finds Jokic with the 2. Step back, and the 2's good over Rudy Gobert. He has his first bucket, and the first timeout has been called by Minnesota. 2:15 left to go. They lead by 7. With better of Mike Malone, he was able to do one of his coaching of his teams. He was really considering things on his luck of the run. The skull of him was bounding to be one of the successful players in the game. You know, when Mike Malone has it all down, he can definitely try to take a group out of it. This team is recruiting it, and Mike Malone says what teams really do prove everyone's ability. It's not how hard you get, but most of the teams really say that Mike Malone is one of a franchise coach, the secondary one of a franchise coach. Really are making things really, really incredible by the comparison in between of Doc Rivers. And of course on the other side of it right now, as you know, other coaches don't have another one to take over it. You know, this was a very tough one to say. Brad Stevens. He's never made it that far. And right now, his coaching season has already ended. Now Joe Mazzulla might be the first-time head coach, playing with the Boston Celtics to coach them out. I think Mike Malone is definitely one of the better players there, Paintbrush. New changes coming up for the Denver Nuggets and for the Wolves as Tyrese Prince, Jordan Noel, and the other side of it right now we have is Reed, Austin Rivers, and Kyle Anderson. The Denver Nuggets are also making new changes. Najee Smith, Brett Brown, and the other side of it, we all call for here is the number one vacant play of Green. Now there is too many Greens out there. Jamon Green, Jeff Green. I mean, who's the next one is? I'm not sure who that is. But I must have to say that there's still so many Greens out there. Danny Green, I know. He's definitely on the Cavaliers side, but it may be too hard to make him adjusted. Wow, Najee, make that one-hand dunk down. And Najee, you're just going to have to slam that down. Their team is never going to go anywhere to leave the team. Tyrese Prince for 3. 3-pointer off the mark, and Brant has it rebounded. We are under 80 seconds to go in the first period. Right now, Smith is coming up on Reed. Swings to Brown. Brown swinging over it again to Brant. Right over it again to Smith. Smith swings to Green. Around Prince. And foul bucket and 1. That goes with Green with the first bucket. Tyrese Prince with the first personal, and that'll be their first team foul for Minnesota. That's right. There it is. That's the name you see there, Jeff Green. I ain't never seen what was going on. Jeff Green, however, you're making a good drive. I say that this one was definitely one of my best favorites. You say your best favorite's going to be Jeff Green? It's impossible to find out. Which greens are important? Yeah. I know that was going to be definitely what I was saying. Never to agree with. And he makes the free throw down. Jeff Green astonishing right now. Everyone agrees, but some of them disagreed. They never seen that coming. I don't know what to say, but maybe you got it on your own. Noel. The floater can't hit. Now back over to Smith. Brant has his first rebound here of the game. Najee swings off. It's tipped away, and it's Noel with the ball. On a fast break, here's Anderson. Gets a two-hand jam down. He's got his first bucket right now, and now Smith has a couple. Swing off to Green. Green swings up again, right over to Brown. Brown with a drive. That's off the floater. Rebounded again here by Smith. Green swings to Brant. 20 seconds left to play in the first period. Green will try to scoop the layup drive using the backboard, and he has his second bucket of the night. Definitely you say Jeff Green was a finished floater. Saying that one here, you know. Rivers around Bruce Brown and makes the drive in bucket range. First bucket for Austin Rivers and down to 3 seconds. Smith going deep. And he missed a three-pointer. Well, that's a close call out there. Might be seeing who's going to be next. 19-11 is the first period score. We'll come back right after this. Good Good start for Denver Nuggets. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in here for the second quarter, we got the number action here for you. As right now, the Wolves are trailing by 10. We're about to get this thing started right now, as you can call for Jamal Murray. He's one of the biggest point guarding positions out there. Ever played his career out there. From college games to NBA games, he's really on one of occasions to try to keep on going. Yeah, for Jamal Murray, he was able to do one of his own picks. Picking on a better one of the players. They really say that he's a better man to take over from here. I don't know what you can call for, but for Jamal Murray, really got a lot coming down. They say that they were going to be off to a sophisticated with a run, and then you can call that one here for Jamal Murray. Well, no offense. I mean, you can maybe have that one good call. But in my decision on that one, I might say it's a tough one when you call for it. Wow, great rejection by Nikola Jokic with the pass. That's a better defenseman out there. And Caldwell Pope slams it down. What a play here for the Denver stride of the fast break. Caldwell Pope out there doing it again. I never know what is going to be happening like that. I like that one when he goes with the driving dunk. Here's McDaniels on Porter Jr. Screen on Gobert. Make a move in front. And rejected by Gordon. Gordon has his first block of the game as it turns over to be the Nuggets ball. Another turnover for Minnesota. That's 2 in a row. Here's Murray on the outside. Swinging over again. Porter Jr. for 3. He missed the three-point range. Cat with the rebound, now facing over to Edwards. And McDaniels, and slam it down. In the paint, and assist here goes with Edwards. They're saying that Finney Edwards got a great pass in it. Well played. Oh, Jamal Murray on the other side. They're saying this is a back-to-back switch after Jokic with the pass. Yeah, Jamal Murray, you're crazy. You are crazy. I never seen what you are gonna do. Here's Edwards on the outside, covered up by Caldwell Pope. McDaniels over ground. The two-pointer is off to Marcus. Porter Jr. receiving his second rebound. Now Jokic in the wing. Trying to give it off to Porter Jr. Now swing to Murray. And offensive foul calls on Jamal Murray. That's his first personal, and a turnover will be occurred for Denver. That's a good stop. The referee is making a call out there. You're not going to try to take over with the man offensive down. And if you're going to try to push them, they are going to try to turn it over on you. So watch out now. They're all over on you. And Gobert slams the ball down with a rim. Now Gobert, I see you. Gordon. In the middle. Good drive, and that one deflects it off with another 2-bucket score. Gordon. I don't know why you're so good. And that was an excellent drive in for Gordon. And Mobile 1 drive highlight. Here's Edwards on the outside, covered up by Caldwell Pope, now finds Conley. We have 3 minutes left to play in the first half of the period. Cat on Gordon. Finds McDaniels for 3. Flies out of the rim, and now goes to Gordon with the rebound. They have it up by 10, and finds Jackson. Jackson swings to Porter Jr., now swings off again to Gordon. Gordon, oh wow. That cut-in motion was turning out to be a sloop on a run. Gordon's got 6 points. That's his third bucket of the night. Conley swings to Edwards. Trying to accept the run for McDaniels. Moves in to Towns. Trying to go swing back to McDaniels. Just 6 to shoot. Back to Cat. They gotta get a shot here. Conley can't make the 3. That's tricky because Mike Conley was never making his 3-pointers for the last game right now. And you know, after the first part of the game, they've already won. Never see that coming because that was all that does happen. We're under 2 minutes to play here, as right now Porter Jr. has one. He will take the drive, and this one will be stopped to play with under 2 minutes to go. Timeout call by Minnesota. Yeah, they're going to need to talk that one over because right now, Denver, woo, wow, they are smoking. Smoking like you mean legit out there, right, Silver Spoon? Yeah, definitely true. You know that. That's what they call it with the smoke out run. I like that. That's like an oh yeah moment. I like that one when you say this one better too. Yeah, definitely for my choice. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Coming up will be the halftime show as Test Tube will be standing by here along for the courtside to have a first half recap. A great start for Denver Nuggets in the first half, but it looks like that might be Minnesota coming back in the second half. We're not sure what will happen. Well, as you may say, this one in the part of the game, it's a very hard to make that response. And you can't just lose it with the game, because all that happens, you might have to try to switch it from your game. And it's a very hard, tricky setup to try to keep the attackers going in. They've got to get this one down. Rebounded by Kyle Anderson. Anderson misses another bucket, another miss by Minnesota. Brown swings to Brent. Brent trying to make a move around inside. Good stop here as Brent, as right now Noel Reed is trying to deflect the bucket. Well, deflecting is a very hard-filled run. Make that painful look. You don't have the right moment to do this one. All you could say is, just do it the best you can. Anthony Edwards making a three-pointer. I don't know if it was a three. It might be two-pointer releases. Because after he makes a shot, he was on a three-point line. That's going to be a very hard one to take over for the call. Gordon swings to Jackson, right to Green. Just 6 to shoot. And Brown for 3. Cash floater in. That's Bruce Brown. Has his first bucket for 3. You say Bruce Brown's very heavy, but you can't get rid of him. Edwards on Brown. Now swings over to Prince to Anderson. With the shot. In and out. Now goes with Green with a rebound. Swings off to Gordon. Now off again to Brant. Now back pass. Stolen. And it was Noel. Great steal. And a little defensive good run of routine. Edwards making a good shot in the bucket counter. And they're coming back down by 25. 10 seconds left to go in the first half of the period. Just outside of Bruce Brown. Decided to go to Green. And a floater up and no good. So that will it. The end of the game will be 34-19. And right now we'll have some time now. For right now, David Aldridge is on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Aaron Gordon, hearing you guys came out and played extremely well. What was the mindset in the first half?
We just tried to come out here, really stick to our principles, pick up the pace, and really be aggressive, and it turned out the high scoring half.
Just the way you want to play. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you so much. Get ready for the third quarter after the halftime show. See you in just a bit. Welcome back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you're excited to see what the game is. Well, tough one on a loose chain. Racing towards the second round. Might be ready to see what the first half is. What an excellent start. As for the Denver Nuggets, they are already moving their way up to the chain. With that score, Aaron Gordon, a perfect field goal percentage range. Let's have a look for Denver Nuggets. They were seemingly off to a great start of the game. And you know, this wasn't happened before because that play is very tremendous run. They can't just lose when their focus is on the game. They're really in a good run. And for Minnesota Wolves, well, there might be an option. They could just try to go back towards with the win if they get it back after game 3. Hopefully, it will happen to determine what will it be? And that will do it for the halftime show. Time to send you back over to Paintbrush and Silver Spoon. Guys, all yours. See you later for the postgame. Welcome back to Target Center, as right now we are about to start the third quarter. 34-19 is your score in the first half of the summary. Right now, it's about to heave it up in the second half of the game. We are looking towards with the comeback scores, and right now, at this instance, they're all set up refueled by Gatorade. Here's a courtesy of the lineup, as right now Murray's covered up by Conley. That's Porter Jr. on Gobert. Jokic on Cat. Then it's McDaniels on the other team here. That's McDaniels right on Carvel Pope. And finally, we've got another one to take over again, over and above. It will be Edwards. Here's McDaniels trying to take the shot, and he's fouled. Aaron Gordon receives his first personal foul. Great start here for the first half, but now things are getting a little worse. Yeah, you say that it looks like Aaron Gordon was trying to deflect it. It looks like he was elbowing on that one. Not a good sign. You gotta get that one fixed over it. You can't lose it. McDaniels at the free throw line shooting 2 with 5:20 left to go in the third period. Trying to look for another run for the Minnesota to add another free throws.
2 shots.
Hits the first free throw. Now, I know that you're not into the mood for this one, but if you got tickets here, you can go ahead and check that one out. The BFDI and Inanimate Sanity Experience tickets are out. You can go right now towards your 2 locations, Salmon Media Center and Gerald W. Lynch Theater. Tickets are on sale right now before they are sold out, so don't forget to check it out. Here right towards the scheduling of the game. To see a show, to meet your creators, also a live Q&A of the answers. We got you lots of covered, so you don't have to worry about that. And plushies, however, if you made it here on time, you will receive one. 10:30, 2 for only screening only, or 3:30 p.m. Your call, and you can be the next one to be in. Just head on down to InanimateSanity.com/tickets. 2-pointer up for Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, you say that Michael Porter Jr. is really like a heap storm. I just say that Porter Jr. is the beast. You think so? Yeah, I think so. Oh, you don't say. I don't know if this is going to be your time to make a call, but you'll have to say it for yourself. Well, tune in with that one. You'll know for the best. I say Mike Conley got a good photo of it. Well done. That was a great mobile one drive for Mike Conley. And Gordon, take another 2 look here. And Jokic with the assist. They're all looking forward with that run. And you know that Aaron Gordon was definitely perfect for the field goals in the first half? Well, now you know. The second half was definitely much better than he had. Now here's Conley towards the 2, and he uses the backboard to score the 2-bucket score down. 3:40 left to go in the third period. It's a 40-24 lead. Gordon outside the range now swings off to Porter Jr. Now goes swinging over to Murray. Makes his way towards Carvel Pope. Porter Jr. trying to shuffle the move. Back footer and good fadeaway shot from Porter Jr. He's got 6 points in this game. Minnesota trailing again. Now they have to look somewhere else to go find it and search it carefully. Edwards around Gordon. That's his second personal foul. And right now, second team foul calls for Denver. No, they were off to a better with the angle with a tough shot. You know, Anthony Edwards was never going to see that coming. Oh, you just never really saw that. And he would have that block. He should have that. And that should have been a better look of a call. You should have blocked that one out of here for yourself. Right now, the free throw coming up for Anthony Edwards with 3:08 to go. They're trying to get another free throw range and get it back towards the line. Free throw makes it in. And you know, Anthony Anthony Edwards, he will never try to stay surrender and will never quit here. Gordon's checked out as Najee checks in. And the Wolves are making new changes. McDaniels and Edwards moves over to small forward as Austin Rivers checked in. And he will hit the second free throw. Just about 3:05 left to go. It's a 42-26 run. Najee over Towns, and good D by Towns. Now here's Edwards on the fast break. And will take the rim with the slam and jam. No, that's one you're never gonna call for that, Aaron. Gordon never seen that. It was all that Anthony Edwards. Really got a good piece. Another foul calls, and Mike Conley has another foul, and another team foul releases for Minnesota. Jamal Murray making his way back towards the free throw line, shooting 2. And you can't just say that you are just going to give up and then try to make a way on this better run. You just got to show him some support. And to say that Jamal Murray is a Canadian basketball player, he's definitely one of the biggest parts of his game. And this was the national team he has ever played here since the Olympics already came in here towards the game. And as for that moment, he never really wanted to stick around here again. As for this part of the game, here in Ontario, Canada. And Jamal Murray hits the first free throw. He also played here for the University of Kentucky. That was the Wildcats that had definitely played here once before he became the 17th overall draft pick for the 2016. And that's what you say, Jamal Murray was definitely one of the bestest. I don't know what's the name of the nickname, but I may have to say it could be very difficulty. Well, there's no nicknames here for Jamal Murray. That's all he has. He only makes one free throw, and just about 2:35 left to go in the third quarter. Oh, Brown had it blocked. The Bruce Brown block. Look out! Show it's done. You've never seen that coming out there. That you did. Green towards Murray. Murray trying to swing it over again to Bruce Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. We have a reporter here for David Aldrich. He did talk to Mike Malone. And this is what the team does. You have nothing else to call for that play, and you might have that one on your response. That's the play, but you have it all. And that good replay look for Bruce Brown. He had that block, and he made that one throw. Yeah, you say this one true. That Bruce Brown, he was a bigger one attacker. Get it out of here. I'm coming towards you. Smith's checked out. And right now, Smith's checked in for Jamal Murray. We're down to 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Just about to look for another bigger players in the set on the outside. Jeff Green. And it rolls in and out. Anderson making another rebound for Minnesota. Noel swinging over the Rivers. Makes it pass to Anderson, and Anderson with a one-hand dunk down. Oh, I say this one's a very good one to make that tough call. And you know that. Kyle Anderson, you get it what you all have. Yeah. Here's Brown back towards the other side now. Swings to Green. Green, back fade. Mel almost lost the ball, and Najee makes that one a good drive, saving run. Najee receives his second bucket of the night. Now Noel will swing it to Prince. Prince swings over to Noel, now over to Smith. In the middle, and Prince slips down. And Tyrese Prince, get back to work here. I know you say Tyrese Prince was a good one, but you never know. And Brant knocked the air away with another float-in drive. Najee with the assist. Here's another one for Anderson. Passes to Noel. Now swings to Prince. Into Reed on Brant. Pass to Rivers. Towards inside. Brant. Over again. And the floater can't make the drop. Brant receiving another rebounding of a big game. Yes, his 5th rebound. Now it swings to Najee. Here's free for Green. Three-pointer, can't make the throw. Yeah, that's too hard because the defender was right on him. You can't just get away with it. Noel Hanaji. 10 seconds to go in the third period. On Reed. Fadeaway over. Missed again. Smith from half court. And goes air ball. So that will end the third quarter. It's 47-32. We'll be right back after this. Just one more quarter to go. And we are done. Here in Minnesota. Definitely tough ones you call for. Denver Nuggets ready to return back home. And a moment now to release the State Farm assist of the game. Now here's the thing, I gotta go for this one at Paintbrush. With that pass to Green, after it's Smith, with that bucket and drive and count the bucket in one. That was a hard one, a little tricky on this setup. And you know this changing is never gonna go the other way for Smith. Hope you've been enjoying us here for the third quarter, and now we are about to finalize the final quarter of the game. Now, as we're ready to get things started for Minnesota, Mike Conley is covered up, and we have a legal screen offensive foul calls on Mike Conley. Mike Conley is on Jamal Murray. Then we have his Porter Jr. on Jaden McDaniels. From here, we have is Anthony Edwards on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Vance Gordon on Karl Anthony Towns, and Jokic on Rudy Gobert. Here's Jokic. Toward the baseline, good for Jokic. He has his 8th bucket down. And that's Michael Porter Jr. with the assist. He has so many rebounding in this game. He has now 6 assists in the game. All focus on more tension. Right now, here's Towns on Gordon. Trying to go over with the floater, and a great D by Aaron Gordon. He's really well keeping that one here, as this season was putting up a great run. The better percentage out there was not really that simple, but you know that Aaron Gordon, he got all down with a great kindness. Without the magic, I think the Nuggets are going to make him look easy to make the play pick. After the foul, calls on Karl Anthony Towns with the block. Here's Porter Jr. Get off of me and a drive. Well done for the Porter Jr. drive and pushes off. Oh, no foul call. I never seen an offensive foul like this. Be careful what you're gonna do. Here's Edwards on Caldwell-Pope. In the wing, pass to McDaniels. Scans the floor, looking for open room. Karl Anthony Towns with the screen. Outside for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. They are losing their tempos and they don't have the right courage to maintain their way. All this happens, they keep on shooting and shooting. Yeah, not the best way to make that one solution. Not a good choice. Jamal Murray over Conley. That bucket will score to release it setup. As right now, Denver Nuggets have extension lead. They have now a 21 lead. Conley trying to swing over to Gobert. Gobert swings to Edwards. Trying to go in the middle. Step back. And a foul is called on Caldwell-Pope. That's his first personal, and Karl Anthony will head to the free throw line shooting 2. Karl Anthony Towns never seen that one going up here before. Well, looks like he's lucky. I think he's going to get this one a perfect shot on the range. Minnesota adding another free throw percentage at the free throw line with 3:56 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Shooting 2.
The free throw sends in for Karl Anthony Towns. And if you're catching on for the next part of the game coming up, as Kevin Harlan will be standing by, as David Aldridge will be moving in another location in just a few moments. And right now we've got the Lakers and the Grizzlies ready for a rematch. I think the Grizzlies are going to get swept out. It looks like that the Lakers are going to get this thing done. Hopefully by the end of the second, they will get this thing done. Hopefully you think so. I think the Grizzlies might tie the game up again. We don't know what will it be, because that might be a tough one to be on a release bin. Yeah, better change, better setup. The score's going to be a very good call if they're going to get it back.
And the foul calls on Karl Anthony Towns right over the backboard and right towards out of bounds line. He's at the free throw line, shooting 2. 3:50 left to go. He makes the first free throw.
Jokic the better star, the man. And you say that Nikola Jokic was definitely one of the better one plays. You know, that same thing that's always going on. The better part of his possession here is really that simple. All it does turn out was very a hard one to be legit. Jokic, better star for the Nuggets of the game. He's one of the biggest men, over than Joel Embiid or Giannis Antetokounmpo or probably LeBron James. That might be the only thing that everybody has all encountered.
Well, there might be another way to get that one out there. We may never know who will have the higher ratings. Because right now, LeBron James, he reaches up with a new higher limit over with the scores again and again. LeBron James, the greatest of all time of the players in a history lineup. Jamal Murray finishes a drive, and right now he has 11. And Michael Porter Jr.
with the assist. Good communication out there for the Denver Nuggets. They were just getting things right on around the board. They're just doing it again.
Now the timeout has been called by Minnesota with 3:10 left to go. They are getting things right down on the line, and a changeup to make this one count. This one is a runoff to head back to Denver.
All times and simple. Really would be a tremendous night. I like it. The better one, you've seen it, and goes down with the endo.
The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Your local Kia dealers, a woman that inspires. And by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. And a chance now to send you with the New Balance Player of the Game. Where they'll be coming up here later there after this part of the game is always coming in. We're coming down to approachment with 3:10 to go. And you know the Denver Nuggets are on a run.
You say that when you called for Denver Nuggets, they were really on a slope start. They were on a great defensive run and on a strategy effort. They really had nowhere else to go. They have to find someone else to try to get this thing over it. You're never going to get that one done if you're going to get this one right in the timing there, Denver.
Now Murray finds over Porter Jr. on the outside, just 5 to shoot. Here's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and he misses the three-point opportunity range outside.
Every three-pointer, he never makes it. It's definitely too hard for him. He never settled down the scores. Got to try to fix that one up there if you want to do this one again.
Jokic brings over to Murray. Moves a bounce pass to Jokic. Around him. Oh, he slammed down.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Nikola Jokic. I better see what that drive goes with. Wow. He is fantastic. I like it when Jokic does that.
Edwards swings to McDaniels. 2 minutes to go in the fourth period as right now the quarter's winding down for the last part of game 4. Second to last, I should meant. Conley on the outside, covered up by Murray. Screen on Cat. Shoots over Cat. Over Gordon. And the rebound puts up by Jokic. Jokic is receiving another point of the offensive of the run. He has 5 rebounds this game. Now Murray's on the outside. Swings to Caldwell-Pope. Caldwell-Pope swings over again to Murray. Trying to move a background. Now swings to Jokic. Over Conley. The rebound for Gordon. Go for 10. That shot goes off.
Well, his last target was never feeling to be the same way it does. It really has to happen to more sudden slowdown.
Edwards can't make the drive. And Caldwell-Pope will take it over for the other way.
Now he swings to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. swings over to Caldwell Pope, now swings to Murray. Just 1 minute left right now in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope take a drive, around Conley, no good, and will swing it back to Porter Jr. Lots of time right now. Looks like they just wanted to waste the clock and just go with another run. Free for Caldwell Pope. And he finally nailed it. He has a first three-pointer in Game 4. That's the first bucket. Yeah, you know, Denver going crazy. I think they're ready to return home after Game 4s are completed. McDaniel swings to Towns for 3. And Towns misses. Jokic with 6 rebounds. Now swings to Gordon. Gordon swings over again to Jokic. Trying to make a diagonal pass to Porter Jr. Around McDaniels, and he's fouled. That will be McDaniels with his first foul. The substitution will be coming up after the first free throw. Michael Porter Jr. really never sees someone showing up. He was really saying it was all a dream. I never show improvement if it's ever going to happen to me. He's got to go with another different idea to help him make a raise and score. Porter at the free throw line, shooting 2. 20.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He hits the first free throw. Last substitution change comes down to the end. That's right now, 3 players are checked out. All 5 players checked out. All 5 players checked in. DeAndre Jordan, Braun, and Smith. And with the same thing goes with the Wolves. 5 players checked out, 5 players checked in, as Alexander Walker and Moore Jr. are checked in. And he nails both shots. Here's McLaughlin with the ball. He releases, finds Prince. Good D! Nice one for Porter Jr. Well, you could say, run the clock down, and you know that Porter Jr., he deflects it right away. And Smith will close the game here. Your final score for tonight, an extension lead series for Denver, 3-1, 64-36. Very excellent run, because you know Denver might be heading on to the next round to face against the winning team, no matter if it's the Grizzlies or the Lakers. And at some time right now, we send you over to David Aldridge for the closing of the game. Player of the game. David?
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is cooking for everyone right now?
Just moving the ball. Moving the ball. That's a big part of our offense. Making sure the ball doesn't escape. People making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David. Thank you so much. And that's going to wrap it up. With me, Paintbrush and Silver Spoon, this has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs of the Western Conference first round. We got you more covered here. And we will see you all for the next game. Good night, everyone. Now the test tube for the post game. Guys, thank you so much. And right now, the final score comes in 64-36. What an excellent win for Denver Nuggets as they're ready to pursue to make their way towards back home to play against Minnesota Wolves. And that will be at Ball Arena after Game 4s are completed. We're getting very close, but one team that's moving on will be the Boston Celtics. But they will be playing with the winning team once again. It's a part of the next game that will be happening here once the first rounds are complete. And if you're tuning into the Stanley Cup playoffs, we appreciate you for all of the work. Then we are going into the second round. And keep your eyes on the peel. One of a couple teams are ready to get this thing right down here to advance to the Eastern and Western Conference Finals of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah, I'm definitely serious for that. Now let's have a look and see what they did here with the total statistic games. 62 percentage, 25 percentage, 8, 44, 5, 16, 26, 6 offensive rebounds, 25 defensive rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 3 turnovers with the points off of 8, 14 fouls, 28 biggest leads, and time possession was 12:06 for Denver Nuggets. They're very on a fast break right now. They're doing really well. All it happens to be a tough scores on the advantage. That's because everyone was keeping an eye on this part of the game and can never be rolled down once more. And on the other side right now, even numbers coming in right now, but 86% for the Denver Nuggets have it all with the free throws. Only 6 dunks, and that was it. Nothing else was going over it. Now for your 3-star players of the game, let's have a look here. 3rd star, this one really has to turn to be Anthony Edwards with 10 points, 1 assist, and 1 dunk. 12 performance run was a courtesy of this line that did turn out one of the best. Really well played for Anthony. Now for number 2, we have is Jamal Murray. 11 points in the game, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 dunk performed. He only had 19 performance run in this game, and this all has to happen. Every Canadian player's really done the best. It was all that did with the rightful word for Jamal Murray. Now, on to the number 1 star. And a New Balance player of the game, this one goes to, yes, the same man it happens, and you never see it coming, Nikola Jokic. He has made 12 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, 2 dunks, and 20 performance run. I know he doesn't get used to 3-pointers, but that's okay. Because he now has a field goals, he's doing really precision, he's got it all going down. I mean, you're going to believe him. You've got it all down. If you vote for him, you've got a feeling. Anyway, with that being said, that ends up for the Nuggets and the Wolves. I hope you enjoyed watching this video of the game. And if you're in the Lakers and Grizzlies, we're up next. Because this is the next one that comes down. As right now we have on a sideline here that will be Brian Anderson along with the 2K Sports crew and Ali LaForce. That will be happening here at Crypto.com Arena for the last game in Game 4. Before we head to Game 5 for the next one to be happening. So thanks for watching. I hope everyone's enjoying your day. And also the school year is getting a little bit closing, so don't take too much time out there. Stick with one time only, okay? Alright? That's good? And don't complain about that school's over, alright? Because we're getting that close. So enjoy your stay, everyone. And peace out, everyone, for a while as the NBA playoffs in 2K Sports style. This is Test Tube signing out. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night in Mini and along with Denver, a mile high. See you back in Game 5.
If you don't, somebody will.